Disney is loading the box. They want to hit the Luminate and the Nielsen charts. Ladies and gentlemen, they had Robert Downey Jr. out there stumping for this show over and over for a month on social media. Ain't on the Nielsen charts. Online. Luminate chart. Let's see. Waterfront. Love Island. My freaking 17-year is Love Island. We talked about this last week. Look at this thing is exploding. Okay. They're putting out one episode a day. I think that's about an hour piece. But I mean, this thing is my 17-year-old was going over and spending the night at her friend's house 2 nights this week to marathon it.
Wow.
I'm like, and she's like, what? I'm saying, what are y'all going to watch? Love Island. I'm like, I just covered this on my live show. What the hell is Love Island? It's a reality show. It's a chick show, and the teenagers love it apparently.
There you go.
I don't. Does anybody see IronHeart on here?
Oh no. Oh, IronHeart didn't make the list.
IronHeart came out Tuesday night, June 24th. We told you what Disney was doing. I told you when Alan Ng was on the show a week or two ago on a Wednesday, he couldn't disclose any details to us. He had IronHeart. He had all 6 episodes in front of him ready to watch, but he couldn't. It was a week before the show came out. I said, Alan, and I kind of felt bad. I put him in a corner live on air. I'm like, would it break your NDA to tell us what the runtimes are? He said, no, I think I can tell you that. I said, tell me what the run times are. And he started listing them off. I said, oh my God, we're getting 2.5 hours a week like Andor. I said, Disney is loading the box. They want to hit the Luminate and the Nielsen charts. Ladies and gentlemen, ain't on the Nielsen charts. 2.5 hours of IronHeart. Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and all day Thursday. Release +2. Now, again, let's see what happens because next week or this week coming up, another 2.5 hours drops. Episodes 4, 5, and 6, according to Alan, are about the same runtime as the first 3, about 2.5 hours. If it doesn't chart this week with 5 freaking hours of runtime available within the last 7 days, this thing is a bomb. But what is going to be interesting is this going to look like Andor again? Where in week 1, Andor didn't show up on the chart. And it released on the same day, a Tuesday. So it had the same release +2 on Luminate. Andor didn't show up. And I said, with Andor, but next week it should. It absolutely should. And the good thing is, then we'll be able to see what it did the previous week because Luminate gives us current week and previous week. So even though IronHeart is not on this chart this week, they should, and if they're not, Disney, just go find a tree and hang yourself from it because this is done. Hang all of Marvel from it. It's over. But this is bad. Okay. It should show up next week. But the question is, what did it do this week? Look at this. Mobland. Mobland is a month removed from its final episode broadcasting. Wow. All IronHeart had to do, kids, the only thing IronHeart had to do was to squirrel up 260 million or 260.9 million minutes with 2.5 hours of premiere.
No one wants this.
This is a conspiracy against solar and wind power, clearly.
Once again, not even 2 million people watch this show. Roughly not even, quick math in my head, because it's almost the same situation as Andor. Not even 1.7 million people tuned in the first 2 days on Disney Plus in all of North America for this turd. They had Robert Downey Jr. out there stumping for this show over and over for a month on social media. Did nothing. What do you think RDJ's doing right now for Pedro, I wonder? If you couldn't bail this show out.
Yeah, he's not doing anything for Pedro.
I would say they've revealed just how inefficient and ineffective RDJ is trying to lift woke content.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. People love Tony Stark because Tony Stark is definitively not woke.
Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.